Hi there. Today is Friday, November 14th, and I'm T. Waldron. This is my cat, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Yeah, we're here for a little gratitude with attitude. Cheers. This is just some herbal tea. It's delicious. Okay, so I hope you're having a great day or evening wherever you're tuning in from. We're going to start by doing a little bit of deep breathing, and then we'll get into some stuff I wanted to talk to you about. So it's pretty good. So close your eyes if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, and let's do some deep breaths in. And if you can, I don't know if you've been a regular viewer, hopefully you've been finding some gratitude in your life. That's kind of been our theme lately. That's right. That's right. Gratitude. That's right. You're going to come up and join us? You're welcome to join us to be in gratitude. Come on. She'll be grateful for when her breakfast arrives. Yeah, I know. So just let's get back to focus here. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. So we're going to close our eyes and inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Very good. Inhale. And Pumpkin's here. She's chilling with you guys. She's purring really loud. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate your good vibes, Pumpkin. Just start breathing slowly and deeply. If you can, have your exhale longer than your inhale. And you're going to just let the beauty and the peace in your soul, try to feel that. Yeah, with every breath. Inhale and exhale. You're letting go of tension, any stress, any worries you may have. Those don't belong to you. You don't have to carry those. And the way you can more easily let go of those is by taking action. You could take physical action, you could take prayer, you could take writing, whatever. Doing something gives us a better sense of control. So inhale and choice. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right. Good morning. Hi, Keith. Excellent. How are you doing today? Okay. So, I hope you're having a good day. Today, I took out my air conditioner. We're here in the Northeast, and it was time. I was like, why is it so cold in here? Oh, yeah, because I have a window unit. So I took that out today, and I mopped my whole floor. However, I used that time that I would normally meditate. So I was listening to my meditation while I was mopping, because I'm having company later, and I just was stressed out, and I said, you know what? I need to take this time. I've been really, really busy, and I wanted to just deep clean, when you do company clean when somebody's coming over. So I did that today. So that felt really good. Like I mopped everything. I dusted things that I don't normally dust when it's just me. And yeah, it feels good. And I was listening to the meditations, and I was breathing and sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to adjust your schedule, okay? Because I do get up every day. I set out my mat, I set out some pillows, I have tissues, water, sometimes coffee, whatever. I put my headphones on and I meditate every morning. But you know what? Sometimes you have to have priorities. Having this house nice and clean for the company I'm having later gives me more peace than it would to just sit and meditate, because then those thoughts would have been coming in my head the whole time. So I kind of combined it, and I'll probably, if I have time tonight, I'll do a really good one and focus on meditating, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Join us healing party live at noon. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Gum meditation while you're doing your task. I don't know what that is. Oh, hum. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Fan Bonnie. Yeah, ordered house is an ordered mind. That's so true, Keith. Very true. Hi, Robert. Yeah, meditating in the Word, absolutely, sure. Whatever, wherever you can find peace. If you're reading the Word and thinking about it, sure. And that's not the only way though, but that's a very effective way. Good morning, Art. I had a dream last night. In my dream, you handed me a Ziploc filled with homemade meatballs, which I took home and had. Well, that's not going to happen, Art, because I don't have any. I don't have any food in my fridge right now. So it's turning into a nightmare, Art, because it's not happening. Fan, hi there. Sankey, welcome. Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Am I in a trance when I meditate? No, but I was when I was at the Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. He put on these really amazing, like psychedelic images, and we did a 5.5 hour meditation. So that was wild. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Fan. You'll have to explain that. Thank you, Keith. Yes, there's a rude comment fee at this time. Thank you for shopping. Good morning, Kevin. Good to see you. Yeah, so that was one thing. I felt so good. Like I mopped everything. I even took like the kitty litter area out. I have carpets there, like a waterproof carpets, and I took everything out of there and got that all cleaned out. So it feels really good to have a deep clean in the house. That's one thing I wanted to share with you. And also, a second thing was sometimes you do have to modify what you're doing. Instead of sitting and meditating, I was, thinking and listening to stuff and really trying to be present and enjoying the process, like thinking about, oh, this mop feels very, it smells great. It's clean. It's whatever, and just trying to enjoy every moment. And that can be a meditation. Just going through your life mindfully it's cool. It's a superpower. We all have it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Trance is our everyday thing. Right. Yeah. Yeah. The trance useful is the important question. Yeah. Is it useful? Right. Are we zoned out in a trance just going on autopilot, or are we using it to go deeper within? So that's a great question. Hi, Robert. The company you meditate with? Absolutely. Yeah. I'm usually by myself. Sometimes my cats. But I have invited folks over to meditate, and we had some really, vibey experiences. It was good. So, and that actually was amazing. Back to the Dr. Joe thing, there were 1,400 people in this giant ballroom, and you could feel the energy, and you could really, I found that it was much easier to go within and to, really focus my energy, because I was feeding off the energy of everybody else in the room. So it was really powerful stuff. So that's a great question. It was a lot, shrimp pork you. I didn't think I could do it, okay? Because I drink a lot, obviously, okay? I drink like a bunch of these every day, like that much water and fluid. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Like, I don't usually go longer than an hour and a half. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. But if you left the room, you couldn't come back in because it would be disruptive. And I didn't even think about it because I was so into I was so into that next level, next dimension, that I didn't even someone said your body kind of shuts off and you go to the internal. So thank God, because that would have been very uncomfortable. Adapt and improvise. Yeah, staying flexible. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't track it, you can't hack it. Very good. Yeah, she's doing great. Pumpkin is, yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah, once you're in it, correct, yeah. I remember when you meditated for hours at the beach. Yeah, that was awesome. That was so beautiful. That was, we did like walking meditations, and then we had it all pre-recorded on these headsets, and then we kind of had our eyes open, and we would walk for part of it and then sit on the sand or lay down. It was really intense doing meditations in different locations. That kind of taught me, okay, I can meditate anytime if I'm mindful, and it's going to be a different type of meditation, of course, and you can do it too, so that's the beauty of it. Yeah, welcome from Israel, Zuro. Yeah, so that was one thing I wanted. That thing I wanted to just tell you that I was able to get my air conditioner out of the window. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it downstairs. I'm going to see if I can pick it up, and if not, I'm going to wait for help. That's another thing. Knowing when to ask for help, because I'm not going to hurt myself trying to carry this heavy thing down the stairs if I have company over who would be glad to help me. So part of me is like, no, I can do it. But part of me is like, you know what? I don't have to be that, whatever. I don't know. It's not a good thing though, thinking I can do everything myself, when there's friends coming over that would be willing to help. So I have to think about it. I'm going to test it out and see if I can bring it downstairs. But if it's too much for me, I know when to ask for help. That's my other message today. Yeah, thank you, Zoro. Yeah, she is 17. She just had her birthday on Sunday. Huh, you're amazing, Pumpkin. People love you. Greetings from around the world. Yeah, she sits here every day for the live, so I'm glad you found us. Yeah, what would be, anything. You could do a few deep breaths and meditate for 30 seconds. I mean, there's no minimum. That's the beauty of it. Just being mindful is a meditation, okay? Walking, you can meditate. When you're in the grocery store, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm making my list. I write it down, and then as I'm walking through the store, I try to do deep breaths, because if it's too crowded, I get a little stressed out sometimes. And that could be, you can make a meditation anywhere. I think it's more being mindful. And then if you want to go deep, then there's, seated ones and music and all that. And I even have like a mask that I put on so no light comes in when I'm doing a real deep meditation. But yeah, you don't want to do that in the grocery store. Yeah, it's a portable AC. It's one of those, it's on the floor, but it has the tube that goes to the window, but it's pretty heavy. So yeah. Thanks for asking, Matcha. Safety, strong resource. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not one in the wall. It's like a window unit, and then you put the little you put a thing in the window, and then you put the tube out to get the fresh air. Yeah, regulate. Yeah, $100. Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're all beautiful too. I appreciate it. The other thing I want to leave you with. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Hi, Ali. This I heard, okay, and this is going to be controversial, so get ready. Oh, hello, hi. This is controversial, so I listen to the whole thing before you flip off here. Life is, and I'm saying, listen to the whole thing, please, meaningless, okay? And what I mean by that is that it's neutral. Life is neutral. It's not, things that happen to us are not positive or negative. Anything, even the horrible things that we think are horrible, they're neutral. It's how we react to them that gives it their charge and gives it the power. And sometimes we make those decisions and we make those judgments most of the time without even thinking about it. We're kind of on automatic. That's what we were talking about earlier, being on autopilot. Yeah, hi there. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I'm doing great, Brian. Thank you for asking. Oh, I like your title. Your name. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Imran. Hi, Hood Matrix. Welcome. Life is meaningless because it doesn't have a charge, positive or negative. It's what it takes on the meaning you give it, every single thing that happens. And that's a practice too. So that's another form of meditation is when things happen to us and we don't just react, okay? Like I used to react to everything and I was very reactive, okay? When we can stop and take a moment, maybe take a breath, right? Take a breath. And then you can think about it and see how you want to react. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Oh, congratulations. You downsized 9 full box of books last night. We'll be donating to the library. That's awesome. That's so good because you know what? People will love those books. I'm sure they're great books that would be very interesting to people. And then the library can make some money and sell them or whatever they're going to do with them. So good job. I know it does feel good to get rid of things, right? Our emotional states. Yeah. Label how you feel. Yep. Would you say that? Ooh, life is a matrix, Hood Matrix. Wow, yeah. Oh yeah, I did a whole video on that. I did that. I was living in the matrix for many, many years. and I'm just waking up now, and it's up to us to wake up. You know, it's up to us to realize the power we have within ourselves, and that you know, we are fed many beliefs to keep us small, to keep us obedient, to keep us in the system. And what are you doing to wake up to you're here for a reason, so thank you. I want to say that first of all. This is much, you know, this is not your typical content where I'm not, you know, dancing around with whatever, I don't know, baking something, or, you know, I mean, those are fine, but this is not as much fun to listen to as the other stuff, I think, for some people. So thank you for taking some time for yourself to try to listen to this and have these discussions. So thank you. Oh, thanks for subbing, Brian. I love that. I appreciate it. What am I doing? I'm just trying to be my best self on every single level possible. And I'm sharing with you guys the stuff I learn as I learn it. So it's a big variety. So yeah, check out the other videos, because there's a lot of different stuff that I've learned over time. Some of it's physical, some of it's spiritual, some of it's psychological. There's a lot, and I'm still learning. I mean, it's up to us to learn and to be our best selves, right? So, and these cats are here for you. Now Fractal joined us. Hi Fractal, thanks for coming up here. She doesn't usually join us. Usually she roams around in the background and meows. There you go. Now you're in the frame, Fractal. You're getting love. They like you. Yeah. And you too, Pumpkin. You're doing a great job. You're holding down the fort. Anyway, where is this? I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. near New York City. I'm 55. Thanks for asking. It's more about what would be more useful to achieve our desired outcomes. Yeah, exactly. We have to decide. Sure. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. Yeah, if life is a matrix, live life on high score. That's right. That's right. Live life on high score mode. Life is meaningless if you don't have meaning in life. Right. Right. So it's up to us to put the meaning into life. That's right. That's right. Belarus. Yes. Yes. And it can be meaningless if we just go to our jobs and we just, you know, just go about our day. Sure, it could be meaningless, but what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for others? You know, that's where it's at. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. Yeah, cool. I'm glad you guys agree. Thank you. Appreciate that, King of Kings. Hi. Fix our loops, fix our lives. Yep. Leverage control. Yep. If we feed our minds and spirit here. Amen. Keith, what is leverage and control? That's a great question. Jocelyn, welcome. Hi. I have 2 cats. That's it. They were both on. Usually Fractal doesn't join us. Usually she just meows in the background. I had Pumpkin, and then she was slowing down and getting older. So then I got Fractal last year. So now they scamper around and play together. Yeah. Yeah. Other used control of our emotional states. Yep. Hi, Chastity. Welcome. I know that's true. That was a rare appearance from Fractal. Thank you, Jocelyn. It's good to see you, Chastity. Welcome back. Yeah, it's your key to your neurology. Yes, to learn and master, or someone else will. That is so true. Oh my gosh, emotional damage. I see that guy sometimes. He's so funny. Emotional. I mean, emotional damage is not funny, but the guy, there's one of the guys on YouTube, and he pretends he's his dad, who has given him emotional damage. Hi, Fractal. You're back? Yeah? What's going on? Are you hungry? Yeah? I know. It'll be a few minutes. We are programmed to chase false markers of success, and they are left empty. Yes. And we are left empty at the end. That is so true. So my goal for you guys is to learn how to go within and find the value of your life within yourself and within helping others, if you can, if you want, if you choose it, and then and to let go of all those external validation things. Okay, so I hope that gave you something to think about. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you at noon, Keith, for your healing party. I can't today. I'm teaching a Tai Chi class at that time, but that was fun. I was at his party yesterday. Good vibes. Yeah, I don't know, Zach. Yeah, cats don't take baths; they bathe themselves. Alexandra, welcome. Justin, welcome. Good to see you. Kindly, welcome back. Good to see you. I'm glad you capitalize your name differently so I can recognize you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. My cat taking a bath. Cats don't. They don't go in the. They don't go in the tub. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. All right, take care, everybody. Love you guys. Have a great day from myself to yourself. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Say goodbye, Pumpkin. Thank you. All right, she did it. She usually doesn't because she's a cat. All right, are you hungry? Do you want some breakfast? Okay, I gotta go. All right, thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays. Thanks, everybody. Take care.